1. Monogamous relationships exist throughout the animal kingdom. Even though we often think of ourselves as a faithful species, we're not the only ones in the animal kingdom. Wolves, swans, gibbons, black vultures, albatrosses, and even termites are just a few of those animals that find a mate for a lifetime. 2. It only takes up to 4 minutes to decide whether you like someone or not. If you want to make a good impression on someone, you've only got about 4 minutes to do it. It is believed that it has far more to do with your body language, tone, and speed of your voice rather than exactly what you say. 3. When two lovers gaze at each other's eyes, their heart rates synchronize. Some extraordinary research has found that couples who are in love and bond in a romantic relationship synchronize their heart rates after gazing into each other's eyes for 3 minutes. 4. Falling in love has neurological effects similar to those of cocaine. Falling in love is much like taking a dose of cocaine, as both experiences affect the brain similarly and trigger a similar sensation of euphoria. The research found that falling in love produces several euphoria-inducing chemicals that stimulate 12 areas of the brain at the same time. 5. Cuddling releases natural painkillers. Oxytocin, the so-called love or cuddle hormone, is produced during an embrace or cuddle. The hormone appears in the brain, ovaries, and testicles and is thought to be involved in the bonding process. Research has found that a dose of oxytocin decreases headaches significantly, and for some it even makes the pain go away completely after 4 hours. It's definitely worth trying to hug and cuddle medicine before jumping to chemicals and pills. 6. Even looking at a picture of a loved one relieves the pain. Even though it was long known that the presence of a significant other has a lot to do with patient's improvement, it has been proved that the same goes for even a picture of the beloved. The experiment showed that when experiencing pain, study participants exposed to pictures of their beloved and 2 distracting word games had their pain reduced far more than those exposed to the same distracting word games and pictures of acquaintances. 7. People at the same level of attractiveness are more likely to end up together. Many psychological and social research indicates that there is a significant pattern in how people choose people to establish romantic relationships with. This pattern is explained by the matching hypothesis, which says that people are more attracted to those whom they share a level of attractiveness with, or, in other words, are equally socially desirable. Even if successful couples differ in physical attractiveness, one of them usually compensates for it with other socially desirable qualities. 8. Heartbreak is not just a metaphor. Research has provided evidence that intense, traumatizing events, such as a breakup, divorce, loss of a loved one, physical separation from a loved one, or betrayal can cause real physical pains in the area of one's heart. This condition is called broken heart syndrome. Deep emotional distress triggers the brain to distribute certain chemicals that significantly weaken one's heart, leading to strong chest pains and shortness of breath. The condition is often misdiagnosed as heart attack and tends to affect women more often. 9. Being grateful can improve relationships. Everyone wants to be cared for and appreciated, and studies have found that gratitude can actually improve relationships. For example, one study found that couples who took the time to express gratitude for their partner not only felt more positive toward the other person but also felt more comfortable expressing concerns about their relationship.